Hey guys, long time no see. Let's see. Mag, I've been meaning to email you. Thank you. Hey, Surrender X, Sergeant Blackrock, Mag, Denise P.I., Lisa 54. Yeah, pretty much, Lisa. I'm not going all out, just Dog Mom, Anita Backrub, Angie Brooks, Dawn Marie, Flower Lady, Marge Jones, Blind Binda, 123, Dog Mom, Blind Binda, 123. Hey, Full On Hypocrisy, Jamie, Main Girl. Do I sound like I get more excited with some? Hello, Eye Lurker. Stop Animal Cruelty. I don't mean to. Just some I haven't seen in a while. Hey, Ageless Beauty. So what's been happening in your all's world? Just same old. It's been a rainy, chilly. I'm okay, Mag. I'm glad you're listening. I wanted to say thank you. I was going to email you, but hey, Taylor. Kathy Rebuilds. So, like I said, it's been a rainy, cold, ugly day here. I'm giving Lolly some chicken chunks because I'm going to sneak her medicine in it here in a minute. Because she's still a flaky, nasty, stinky, crusty, wonky donkey. I'm kidding. Have you ever seen the video or the older lady, the British lady or whatever, reads the Wonky Donkey book? I love that video. I love it. Dawn Marie, you seen it? I love that video. If you get a chance, YouTube it. It's this woman reading this book to this child. You took a walk in the woods today, slipped in a muddy spot, and almost lost my britches. But other than that, well, that sounds like fun, Main Girl, or fun to watch, as long as you didn't get hurt. I know I laugh my ass off every time I see that video. Just got home from working on my car. I hit a dead deer in the middle of the road a few weeks ago, and it literally did a jump off of it. Wow. Be careful out there. It is getting to be. You got to start watching for these deer. They're going to start coming out more. You know what? That's so weird. It becomes deer season, and it seems like you see more deer when people are hunting them than you do when people aren't hunting them. Didn't get hurt. Too bad I wasn't recording. Oh, I would have loved to make her. I would have loved to have seen it. I mean, not that as long as you didn't get hurt, you got to admit that's some funny shit there. That's like America's Funny Home Videos. I love that shit. As long as people don't get hurt. And the laughing babies. I don't know why, but when a baby gets to laughing really hard, you got to admit, man, it's freaking funny as hell. Can y'all hear me? I know my internet's been messed up. Off and on. Yeah, picture it now. Everybody close your eyes right now and picture a Mean Girl walking through the beautiful woods that she does her videos from and slipping in a muddy spot and busting her ass. I know I told you all. Yeah, she's back on an antibiotic and the fungal pill and the shampoo, but kangaroos are your deer. Well, be careful. Don't hit no kangaroos either. One thing about a deer is they don't box. They don't get up. Well, they can. I love laughing babies. Me too, Mag. Anybody that can sit here and say that watching a belly laughing baby. I remember I used to, when I broke my ankle real bad, I had to have surgery and pins and nuts and bolts and screws and shit put in there. I was on the couch for 12 weeks, so I was off work. So I decided I was going to smoke pot occasionally. And so because I didn't have to drug test for at least 12 weeks, I smoked a part of a joint one night and I watched America's Funny Home Videos. I was all by myself, man. I never laughed so hard in my life. It just busting babies. I mean, babies just busting a gut. I swear. Babies and puppies and kittens. Babies and puppies and kittens. Oh, no. So what do y'all think about what's been going on? You really don't care? Well, I was going to talk about that full-on hypocrisy because people say, and I've been hearing that. I've heard this for a long time, but come on. You do care. Everybody, you hear people say, I don't care what anybody thinks of me. I don't care what anybody says about me. Well, yeah, you do. Because if you didn't, you wouldn't run over and fire up a live stream about it. So you actually do care. Not even been watching the bullshit. I haven't either. I slept through Wendy V's the other night. Then I watched Randy and them on the first live for about 5 minutes and clicked off, then went to sleep, and then heard Randy did a rebuttal, but I didn't see it until she put it back up. So, but I am going to touch on a few things that was said. Number one, Wendy, when you say you want nothing to do with anyone in that chat, and I've done that before. I've said that before too, and that cost me. But when you say there's no one in that chat that you want anything to do with, you couldn't find one person in that chat that you liked, because there's always somebody in every chat that I like. Hey, Joanne, I watched you earlier. Hey, Gingerlocks. Watched your daughter's high school play. That's pretty intense there. But to say, and then to go on to say, what I'm trying, and I'm just paraphrasing, so don't nobody quote me. I didn't say that. Then to go on to say, okay, Randy was mad over whatever was being said about her on Wendy V's panel. I don't even remember. Now my brain is scrambled again. Every time I go live, this happens. I know. I hear you, full on hypocrisy. Don't say you don't care. You do care. Just say, I care. Because if you don't care about something, you don't run to the computer and fire up a live. And let me tell you something. I've been a part of a lot of dog piling on here. I've never been one of the dog pilers. I've never been one to jump on the pile. I've always had the pile jump on me. And I take full responsibility for that because I accepted the link to the panel. Hey, Nenny C. But it did get to the point that the people that really cared about me behind the scenes were like, don't take any more links, Tracy. They're just, they're just going to jump on you like Carla would say, a monkey's on a cupcake. Don't read the chat until you make your point. Yeah, she didn't care so much. It brought her to tears. I don't like to see anybody cry. But Wendy acts like, and for Wendy to say, when have I ever said that I'm better than anybody? Wendy, have you ever listened to your live streams? I mean, really, really, really listen to them. I bet I've heard you say, hey, coffee chat. I bet I've heard you say a dozen times or more, just stay over here with us. We're the good ones. Just stay over here with us. Actually, that is when I quit following you. That's when I supported your channel. I was a member. Hey, the Grim Truther. Is when you called me out one night and said, right, never the piler, always the pilee, never the bride, always the bridesmaid. But is when Wendy called me out one night, one wind, and said, I was in somebody's chat, and she said, oh, we've lost the truth to the dark side. And that's when I was like, I'm done. I'm done. You didn't lose me. I would have still continued to support you. Doesn't mean that, I have to agree with everything. But Wendy makes it sound like hundreds of people just woke up one morning and decided they don't like her anymore. I don't think it went down that way. I don't think hundreds of people just woke up one day and said, you know what? I just don't think I like Wendy today. I think people have changed their opinions about other people on here. I agree, Alurker. I agree. And to hear that we don't go real life. Well, Diane, I got news for you. You probably went more real life on here than anybody else. And this is my opinion. Because the children of St. Jude, those little kids, those are real lives. Now, I'm going to give you an example of how I look at that. If I see a gentleman out on the corner and he's asking for money, and now Diane may say, I never asked for money, but you did. Every time you promoted St. Jude, you were asking for money. You were pulling at the heartstrings of a community that has a heart for sick children. But if I'm out and I see a gentleman on the corner and he says, my child is sick and he or she needs medicine, and I give them money, and I watch them walk straight into the liquor store or straight down the corner to make a dope deal, I'm going to be mad. Now, if there's a gentleman on the street and he just says, I need money, and he doesn't add the part, hey, Stellar, he doesn't add the part about the sick child, and I watch him go into the liquor store or I watch him go down the street to make a dope deal, then I'm not mad. So that's kind of how I look at things. Because, and I know when Diane goes live, hey, Miss Dorky, hey, Irish gal, happy, happy, happy. Damn, long time no see. Happy, happy, happy. Yes, 100%. There's clips everywhere that says that. Let's face it, Diane, you earned the scarlet letter, and now you have to wear it. You can't just keep repeating, I didn't scam anyone, and think it's going to change the situation. It's not gonna. Hey, Joy Lang. It is what it is. I mean, you can't just click your little red heels together and say, I want to go home, and it just changes. It is what it is. You've earned it. Wear it. Sport it. I mean, yeah, you lost a lot of support, Diane, but you didn't lose it because of what people around the community were saying about you. You lost it because of what you did. And some people decided that it just wasn't a forgivable thing for them. And that's okay. We'll take Aratria, for example. All I heard was how much Aratria has changed. No, you're just saying that because Aratria has a difference of opinion. Hey, Huck, when it comes to what went down with Diane. It doesn't mean Aratria changed. See, not everybody has changed just because they no longer support one of you guys. I used to lurk in Aratrias because I always liked Aratria. But there was a time when there were certain people that were over there all the time, every time she went live, and it made it no fun. I mean, they would play the games and the answers would be the same. And you could see Aratria trying to pull away from it. But then you just had certain personalities up there that just wouldn't let it go. She made Randy and Wendy look like fools. Well, full on hypocrisy. If Randy and Wendy want to be Diane's friend again, that's up to them. I don't give two shits. Yes, Nenny, that's something else. You literally called Michelle a mole and said you were going to prove it. Then you go on your panel and Randy, now I'm not paraphrasing because I believe your exact words were, and if I misspoke about Michelle, I don't give a damn. So to normal people, that sounds like, and if I just lied to your face, I don't care. That's what that sounds like to me. Because you left and said you were going to go to your panel and you were going to prove it. Hello, Mary. Instead, what you said was, if I misspoke about Michelle, hey, Liardi. See, we'll take Liardi, for example, and I'm not trying to call her out or nothing, but Liardi goes over into their chats. I like Liardi. So when Wendy said not one person, she couldn't find one person in Wendy V's chat that she would want anything to do with, I was like, really? Not one person? No, she didn't prove it in NEC. She literally said that she didn't care. She didn't care if she lied on Michelle. I don't have anything against anyone in their chat either. There's not a chat on here that I can't pull up and find somebody I like in it. Sometimes I like a lot of people in the chat. I just don't like the panel guest, or I don't like what's being discussed. Trust me, I've lost a lot of support on here. I've lost a lot of subs, but that's okay because someone has changed their opinion about me. And that's okay. Yeah, RDA, they unsub me. Irish gal. Look, there's no secret. Me and RDA do not click, okay? But I will say this, okay? I have never, with all the disgusting things I've heard RDA say. Well, thank you, the Grim Truther. I have never heard them say anything close to whoever that man is that Steph showed that panel. I don't know who he is, don't want to know him, don't ever want to know him. I have never, ever heard them say anything close to what that dude was saying. Oh, I've come to the conclusion Diana's a snake charmer. She's got to be. To be able to still say she's done nothing wrong, that the only people she feels bad for hurting is Randy and Wendy, and people still support her, she's a snake charmer. But don't say you don't care. Of course you care. You run over and fire up a freaking live stream. Thank you, Flower Lady. I got good subs. And if I lose 30 here, 30 there, then okay, they changed their mind about me. It's okay. Sometimes I like the comments under a live. Yeah, I know, Randa. What, Ginger Locks? What are you shaking your head about? Yeah, I mean, don't say you don't care and then cry. I mean, you know, K Smalls, you gave Katie a dog. Well, oh my God. K Smalls gave Katie a dog. Now, do I think Katie's dog getting knocked up was probably not the best thing to happen? Yes. Hello, Tinker. But you know what? A whole lot worse has gone on around here than a dog getting pregnant. Randy. But, oh, Aratria, she's changed so much. No, she hasn't. Hello, Tawanda. I was just getting ready to mention you too. Tawanda, one of my dearest friends. Tawanda goes into chats that I would never go into. Do you think it changes my opinion about Tawanda at all? Nope. You know why? Because I always know where I stand with Tawanda, and Tawanda always knows where she stands with me. So our friendship is secure. And I have a lot of people like that in my group, in my little group of people. I agree, Mag. I agree. But to this day, she's still saying she didn't scam anybody. Hey, Bonnie. And I just don't know how she does it with a straight face. I wanted to go into a chat the other day, but I'm sure you was going to get yelled at. Go on. Live on the edge, Nenny. There's Pixie. Oh my God, I look around and see Pixie in some chat sometimes. I was like, what the hell? But you know what? I love Pixie. Pixie loves me. I'm secure with that. I don't care where Pixie goes. It doesn't change. It doesn't come between me and Pixie. It doesn't come between me and Tawanda. I don't roll like that in my real life. I'm not going to roll like that on freaking YouTube. Yeah, I heard him scream at 180 too. But what did 180 do? I missed it. What did he do? Did he go in there and say something disgusting or something? Because they absolutely adored 180 as long as he was, and I'm sorry, 180, simping for Marianne. Or Hello Starlight. I shouldn't call her that. I apologize. Hello Starlight. They adored 180. What changed? He wrote in a side chat, wow. That's all he did to get yelled at. I know, Mag. I just got my head out of the Rittenhouse trial. Now you got to check out this channel. It's called Blue Dot, and it's basically like interrogations. All you saw him do was laugh. All right, Steph, I'll have to figure out how to do that, because my main IT person is not feeling good. Exactly. That's what it comes down to, Anita, is they adore. Hey, Marianne, damn, long time no see. But back in the day when 180 was, and I don't have any problem with 180. I know, me too, Pixie. You got to watch Blue Dot. It's a great channel. If you like police interrogations and God, this story about, we miss you too, Marianne. This poor story about a little child in Dayton, Dakota was his name. And that kid just lived a life of hell. And it has like phone jailhouse calls from, it's over. They pleaded guilty and they're on to prison, but it's an interesting channel. And like I said, the dog pile thing. I have not been watching the Arbery, but because Kyle Rittenhouse was going on at the same time, but I might go back and rewatch that whole trial. In my opinion, the three men are totally guilty. I can't help it. I haven't seen all of the, hey, Galway, Wildflower. I haven't seen all of the evidence, but right now I'm going to say, guilty. That, I'm just going to put that out there. That's how I feel. Even though I haven't seen the evidence in the so-called trial. Something else they said the other night was it was a bash for cash. Hey, Samara. God bless whoever sneezed. That was my brother. Clear out in the living room. But I'll tell him. I'll tell him you said that. I know, Mag. I'm gonna probably get into it tonight. I had to back away from all the Summer Wells stuff. I still pray for me and Miss Lennon, boy. Me and Miss Lennon, we gone round and round there, Steph. But yeah, I'll have to go through my unblock list. I don't know how to do it. Somebody will have to. I think I do know how to do it, though. I'll figure it out. But yeah. Yeah, newsflash, Wendy V isn't monetized, so it couldn't have been a bash for cash. And I'm in Wendy V's Discord, and okay, let me tell you about Wendy V's Discord. I was in it. It got to the point that every single time I went in there, I got into a major freaking argument with somebody. And 9 times out of 10, those arguments were with people that are on that side over there. And I hate the sides thing, but I don't know how else to put it. Once they all left, hey, Veruca, once they all left, I still have my differences with people in there, but it's nothing like it was. And let me tell you something. I don't know where you guys are getting this channel takedown. Why are you banned for life, Nenny? What did you do? Hey, Clary. Clary's doing live streams again, you all. Just so you know. Pepper, I don't think I said hello to Pepper. But I was honest. I left it. I said, look, this is too stressful for me. I can't sit in here and argue every day with people. Who wants to do that? I mean, my life is boring as hell, but even I don't want to do that. But it's not like that anymore. Hey, Irish Marie, coming to you from your deathbed. Oh, good Lord, what have you gotten? You better not have the big C. And I'm not talking about crabs. There is no channel takedown. Somebody took down a clip channel that doxed. That's all there is to it. If you dox, then chances are you're probably going to lose your channel. Hey, Angel Pepper, or maybe not. But sorry, Kimmy P. Whoever, don't dox. Oh, I left. I left the Discord. I was like, oh, good God, I can't do this every single freaking day. I knew when I said crabs, main girl would pop up. Hey, Puss in Boots. I know you. I knew you probably didn't know because I know you're over there in the Summer Wells thing, but there is no conspiracy to take people down. This is YouTube. Hello, Ems. See, Ems goes everywhere. I don't have no problem with Ems. Irish, I hope whatever's got you down, you get better. Oh, Randa, I'm sorry. Can they go get that infusion? I mean, I don't know what you got to do to qualify for that, but I know that works. A lot of people, my girlfriend had to have it. But really and truly, I mean, oh, that C word. Oh, I'm sorry, Randa. I'm so sorry. You know, I pray for them. You know, it was 5 years ago yesterday I was diagnosed with cancer, and 5 years ago tomorrow that I had my surgery. And I only know that because I clicked on well, I mean, I know that, but you know how the memories come up on Facebook, and I never go on Facebook. But it popped up on my memories. So I just, like I said, I haven't been live in a while, and I really miss coming on here. It's kind of crazy around here. You all know my sister and her wife are here, and Chance is out, and so 600 pounds worth of dog, and just a whole lot more people. But watch the new Ghostbusters movie. I never liked the old ones. That's why you don't go on Facebook, is the memories. I usually just go on there to check on my niece and her kids and stuff, but you know, the memories always pop up. I never liked the old Ghostbuster movies. Still no word on Chance. Yeah, he's right in the room next to me. He did, hey, Amber K. Um, I know, Mag. I know. That's the sad. That's what I said. What? I have gotten to the point, I swear, other than true crime and all of that on here, that I spend most of my day with the earbuds in my ear, walking around the house doing what I got to do because I'm listening to a trial or an interrogation or something like that. Occasionally, I catch on to the bullshit and I just sit back and laugh. I remember I used to take it so personal. But, oh, Aratria used to be this and Aratria used to be that. Aratria is still Aratria. Her opinion, yes, Miss Dorky, I have to go through and unblock a few people. Her opinion has changed. And it's okay. Hey, Pixie Dust. Yeah, you can't disagree on here, Amber K, because if you do, you get stuck on a side. If you disagree with me, then you're on that side. And I'm using that as an example, but I don't look at it like that. But if you disagree with them, then you're on this side. And I think that is so ridiculous. I think it's pretty hysterical to me. It's my friends who have been spoken of into like dirt that bothers me. I know, Donna, but I hope we all change. Otherwise, how boring. Totally agree, Mag. Totally. Me too, Amber K. Me too. I mean, I've got Tawanda in here. I've got Pixie. I've got Galway. I'm sure there's a couple others watching. Hey, TL doesn't like either side. I know that's what I always say. And we all have different taste in the people that we are attracted to. When I say attracted to, that we want to go listen to them. Yeah, I didn't like the Jonice thing either. You're talking about a woman who's going through chemotherapy. She's battling cancer. One of the nicest people on here. Okay, she doesn't obviously like Randy or Wendy, but that doesn't make her a bad person. I've never seen her say anything so horrible. I mean, hell, we have people on here that wish each other dead and all kind. It's just crazy. But yeah, my friends, the people that I consider like friends, they go to they're attracted to different styles of panels and personalities and stuff, and I'm okay with that. It doesn't change what goes on between me and them. So I don't understand why Wendy goes up there. My aunt went to the casino the other night and lost 250, went to bingo across the casino after and won 5,500. Way to go. I'd love to go to the casino, but not happening. I have a non-existent social life right now. Exactly, Mag. Exactly. Jonice is a very nice person, but she's a die-hard Laura supporter. But you know what? That's okay. She loves Laura. That's okay. That doesn't make her a bad person. Oh, Doba, you can miss my live and not miss much. I love scratch offs too, Lorley, but I can't I can't bring myself to. Well, sometimes I cheat and do them, but okay, Mag. Um, I'll hit you up an email. If I don't talk to you, have a great holiday. I think I'm going to try. I'm not going to guarantee anything, but I'm trying to talk my sister and her wife into going down to Exit Zero, which is where the homeless live under an overpass here. My mom was a bingo addict. She loved bingo. It was one of the, she loved bingo. Love you, Mag. I like bingo. I mean, I wouldn't want to play it every day, but I like bingo. I remember going to bingo with my mom years ago, and there was this game. It was a special game. You know how you got uh, the X and the four corners and the cover all and the straights and blah, blah, blah. Well, this one had a pig nose, a rubber pig nose. And if you bingoed on this particular game, you had to grab the pig nose and put it on and oink. And I was like, absolutely not. I mean, I would probably do it today, but back then wasn't happening. So I won one of those games, one of the pig nose games. I don't even know what it was. I guess just something to. There was a farmer, had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, yeah, Sergeant Blackrock. So I hit it, and I was sitting next to Mom, and I was like, Mom, I got bingo. And she goes, oink. I said, the hell I am. So she grabbed the pig nose off the table and oinked. Well, I wasn't doing it. I saw her avatar move. That's back in the day when I was younger and, you know, was easily embarrassed, and not anymore. I'm like a Walmart person now. I'll throw my sweats and hoodie on and house shoe boots and off I'll traipse to Walmart. I ain't getting all dressed up to go to frickin' Walmart. I ain't getting all dressed up to go nowhere. Oh, they will cut you. Oh, you're right, Dova. They will cut you if you say bingo too early. Or if you screw up and think you have bingo and you don't have bingo and they got to resume the game. You're probably getting your ass whooped out in the alley by a bunch of older women. Those bingo ladies they're going to have their way with you. I know, Sergeant Blackrock. I've never had any luck at bingo. Like I said, other than uh, bingo PTSD. No bingo for me. But like I said, I miss talking to y'all. I haven't been live for a while. Um, I got up, I watched Wendy V's. I didn't really see a whole. Can anybody tell me what was really said that got Randy's knickers in a knot? I don't remember. If you hit a $75,000 jackpot, they give you money in a duffel bag. Wow, that's a big bingo, Sergeant Blackrock. $75,000? I want to know what Samara's having for Thanksgiving. Salad. I mean, nothing wrong with that. Meatless lasagna. Oh, I love the pull tabs. That's what gets me in trouble. Vegan lasagna. That's what I figured tomorrow. Cherokee, North Carolina Truth. They have a shuttle bus you can ride there. I've been to Cherokee, but I didn't know they had no $75,000 bingo. Hey, Mandy C., how are you? Galway prays everyone has a happy, healthy Thanksgiving. I do too. And if you know somebody that maybe won't be having a Thanksgiving and you got a little extra, maybe help them out. Maybe help them out. If you know somebody that's going to, they're going to be alone, they're not going to cook for just themselves, maybe take them a plate. Hey, AMD. Okay, Samara, they're coming to dinner. Are you going live for Christmas again? Maybe, but it'll probably be a lot crazier around here at Christmas. Hey, Mommy of Three, how are you doing? You're cooking for 45 people? Oh, good golly molly. You're not going to mess up anything. Well, Ems, come on. It wouldn't be a holiday if you didn't mess up something. It's like a wedding. If something doesn't go wrong, I watched a video earlier because I'm so tired of the garbage on here. I was watching horse videos. And this couple decided to have their wedding, in the sunset, right outside the horse's pasture, and right in the middle of everything, the horse cuts loose. It's pretty funny. Yeah, I'll go live for a little bit on Christmas. You really aren't having much of a Thanksgiving this year? Is that by choice, Ginger Locks, or what's going on? You don't have to say if you don't. I know you don't. People don't want everybody knowing your business. Oh, I'm going to go watch that. Sick people in your house. Aw. Ginger Locks, you are always going through it, man. I hate that for you. But you know what? You always keep the best outlook about things. That's so cool. You really do keep a very good outlook. So look at everybody all up in here getting along and shit. Hey, British Chippy. Look at everybody up in here getting along and shit. No planning, no big takedowns, not telling anybody where to go and not to go. Ain't nobody in the chat saying anything ugly. Look at all this going on. Yeah, 45 people, forget it. Forget it. I'll probably be cooking for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 or 10. Maybe that's it. And since my grandma died last year, holidays suck. I don't care about them at all. Aw, I know how that feels to the holidays make you blue, but hey, life is a gem. There's just something about, you know what it is? Okay, here's the thing. I told you all that this year I decided, yes, I made a decision that we're going to do an old-fashioned Christmas and no store-bought gifts. We're going to draw names, and whoever you draw, you have to either make them a gift, or if you're not crafty, I personally am a crafty person and I love to craft. Grim Sweeper. If you're not crafty, then you have to go to like a secondhand store, a thrift store, something like that, and get something that reminds you of that person. Y'all want to hear what I'm going to do? I just have to wait and see whose name I draw. A handmade dream catcher. What a cool idea. Okay, remember I told you all a long time ago that my brother's ex-wife gives me flowers all the time. She's great at making floral arrangements. She doesn't do that for a living. She actually does hair. But I get flowers just out of the blue. It's so sweet. Well, I've got this major collection of vases. Okay. So what I've done is, and I have to wait until I figure out whose name I draw, but I've got this vase. Okay. It's yay tall. I know you can't see me, but I don't know, maybe 11 inches tall. And down inside of it, I'm going to put an LED candle. And on top of it, I have ordered a snow globe. And depending on whose name I get, I'm going to customize that snow globe. Oh, girl, I've done looked up the mixture of glycerin to water to make it like floaty. You know, instead of everything. Yeah, oh, I got it going on. A yarn coat hanger. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I'm sorry about your dad, Sergeant Blackrock. I don't have my parents here either. I love snow globes too. Ninny hates the holidays. Don't hate the holidays, Ninny. Remember the reason for the season. I love the peace lily. My ex got me a plant sent to me. He knew I have no green thumb. I killed it in 2 months. I don't have a green thumb either. You can do that on cards with hair gel. What? Make your water thicker so it doesn't. Me too, Mommy at 3. Me too. I just refuse to allow myself to get down. I've spent so many years most of the years for the past 20, 25, I've worked on Christmas. And yeah, I was the little whiny titty baby that got up every Christmas morning and got, after Chance opened his gifts, and I'd have to push him out the door to go to his dad's or go to my mom's or whatever. And I'd be putting on my uniform or my suit to go to work. I would be the pissy one, like, oh, woe is me. I got to work on Christmas. But you know what? Once I got in there, I realized that the people sitting at my table, some of them had nobody to go to for Christmas. So, you know what? I spent 8 or 10 hours giving them a good time. Get your minds out of the gutter. I was either dealing cards or dice. Is that your dog or was that your tummy? It's Lolly snoring right next to me. And now you hear Timmy Tuck barking out there. Yes, he's visiting. Like we don't have enough dogs. But yeah, I was going to come on and just touch on those two panels that I watched. And the hypocrisy, dog pile. I have watched more dogpiling go on Diane's channel before it went down and came back than any other channel on here. And then for Randy to tell somebody to turn their camera on, cam up, while she's sitting right next to Diane and Wendy. Don't care if you cam up. I like that too, Grim. I like that too. That's what I'm going to see if my sister and her wife want to do something for the exit 0 here. And there is, I promise you, there is no gang, no YouTube street thug gang planning on taking channels down. If there is, I haven't seen anything. Yeah, she really said that, Meg. She put her live back up. So once again, I'm just sitting around catching the occasional live stream, laughing my ass off, and moving on to true crime, which is usually how I go to bed at night. Randy, you need to apologize to Michelle. You don't call somebody a mole if they're not a mole. That sucks. That hurts. The downright meanness from them. I know. But hey, they don't bully. They don't bully. The irony is thick. I know, Marianne. We miss you. You need to come around more. But we made a big old pot of bean soup today. So I like 60 days into Ginger Locks. Funny story. Okay, my niece and her son. Let me think. He's 7 or 8. And my niece is watching 60 Days In. Well, obviously, her son is in his room watching it. And she's the kind that posts the funniest Facebook posts like, don't judge me because my son watches 60 Days In. But she said she was in her room watching it and Ro was in his. And he came out and he said, Mom, can you believe they made that person a trustee? And she said, she started laughing because she didn't know he was watching it. And then he went on to say, now, Mom, I want to be a basketball player. But if I can't be a basketball player, I'm going to be a corrections officer. Because some of those people in there get treated really bad, Mom. And not all of them are really bad just because they're in jail. He's just such a cute kid. But I'm going to run. Guys, remember, just because somebody changes their opinion about you doesn't mean they hate you. For the most part, people don't have the energy to hate people on YouTube. And if you do have that kind of energy, put it into something better. Hate is it just sucks up pieces of you that you could give to something else. It's not good. But hey, Persian Princess, I've been watching those horse videos. Me and Persian, man, we have something in common. We do the horse videos. But you just caught me as I was leaving. Yeah, I got my smelly burners going, main girl. Thank you. Because my sister's the kind that will hike her leg and be proud of it. So yeah, me too, Dove. I feel the same way. But I don't want anybody to hate me. I don't hate anybody on here. There's just people that I've learned to see through their bullshit, and I've changed my opinion. I've changed my opinion about them. It's okay. Hate is drinking poison. You're right. Because it don't kill the person. It don't hurt the person you're hating on. It hurts you. Yes, we will, Persian. So, guys, if I don't see you by Thanksgiving, maybe I can go live later Thanksgiving. I don't know. We'll probably end up in a big old game of dominoes or something like that. But either way, I want you guys to have a great holiday. I don't care which side of the YouTube you're on. I think the sides thing is funny. Exactly, Nenny. It's air. It's not a turf war. It's air. And there's room for everybody. Oh, that's still a pretty good jackpot, though. But yes, everybody have a great Thanksgiving. If you're not doing much, that's okay. Just if you can't be with the ones you love the ones you're with. British Chippy. So I will see you guys around the tubes. I appreciate you coming in. I appreciate all of your all support. Just don't hate, man. It's not worth it. I promise you. I'm almost like sad. I'm saying goodbye. But I'll be back. I appreciate you guys coming in. Thanks, guys. And I really will see you around the tubes.